What's up, weirdo? Shadetree Surgeon here with the one, the only, him of the purple Dyna, Jeremiah. Anyway, you guys remember Jeremiah from the camp out because he was the grill master doing all the pork butts up here. We're just sitting up here with David talking about how next year there's gonna be 26 pork butts. How many were this year?
Well, we can do 26 if we get a big one. A lot more food.
At least 26 pork butts this time. We're about to roll up to Bert's Barracuda and take this. Well, it was built at Black Widow, but whatever. Anyway, we're going to OCC. Yes, Kimberly. No one ever thinks you're real. They're just like, who won it? No, they think something hinky, like something's afoot. I smell a rat. I swear. Kimberly's the real deal. She's here, and we're about to go ride to OCC. Brutus, if you guys saw the last video, Kimberly named it Brutus because she's from Ohio, and she said those are Ohio State colors. So, unfortunately, I got to ride the mail order glide and not Brutus. But, you know, Kimberly won it, man. All that money went to a good cause, and there you go. And, you know, I've gotten Kimberly's whole story here. And I couldn't imagine it going to a person who deserved it more. And her story is her story to tell, not mine. But let me tell you guys, that's a girl that could use a break. And so it makes me feel good that she got one. Dude, I ain't gonna lie. Kimberly, you look bad as hell on that bike. You look like a badass. I would 100% not mess with you. I'm just looking at you on that thing going like, That's a yes ma'am, no ma'am. Hell yeah.
Well, Kimberly's getting a nasty taste of Tampa traffic where even on Saturday, someone's decided to get into a car accident traveling in a straight line with no curves. Amazing. Oh, we've been having a good time with Kimberly. She's staying in a little cabin on the Forgotten Angels property. Her and her husband, boyfriend, not sure which one that is, but they're actually planning on taking, they flew down, but obviously they're doing a combination of driving and riding back, and they're going to take a little vacation on the way back up to Ohio. But in the meantime, we got him here. She was partying at the Dirty Shame last night. She got to meet the whole crew. And today we're taking her out to Bert's Barracuda. Doing the entire Tampa weirdo rap star experience. Gotta hit all the spots.
Hell yeah. And you got this. Sounds like a microwave on defrost. Hey, can I join your club? Turn green. I made my joke. The punchline to my joke is supposed to be that we ride away. Oh my gosh, city engineers do not understand comedic timing. Oh, I freaking love it, dude. My man on the trike over here blasting Beastie Boys. All right, let's see what the boys at Bert's got cooking for us today. Dude, I freaking love it, man. Anybody who is worried about a girl winning this bike and not being able to handle it, you do not look like someone to be trifled with when you're riding this motorcycle around. We're up here at Bert's at OCC, and my man Keith comes up here. You guys have seen him on the channel before, both riding Ruckuses and Harleys. And Keith has more trophies than anyone I've ever met. He just goes, yeah, I stopped going to shows. Who cares, you know? What does a trophy mean? Says the guy with the garage full.
To nobody. It means nothing to nobody.
And then he goes, hey, I got so many trophies, I can't use my toolbox. I can't go to shows anymore. I'm like, all right, dude, pump the brakes. So we're hanging out with my man, John. Good people. One of the people who help us here. So Kimberly just goes, she bought her tickets literally Friday morning, the day before the raffle got pulled. Yeah. I never pull out the camera for stuff like this so people don't get to see it, but she's literally just going like, we didn't expect to win nothing. We just thought we were donating to a good cause. She literally just said this right before I pulled this out. And I like that. That's cool. Good people.
When stuck after, I'll have a whiskey with you after.
I love that. Oh, yeah, I was about to just do no sound on this one, but Jeremiah goes, if you go to my church, the pastor have a whiskey with you after. The Catholics? I heard they like their telly. Anyway, we got nachos. Always order off the menu. Ask and ye shall receive, man. I have to put shrimps on it. It looks great. Burgers. We got to get Jeremiah, the meat master, my smoker over there, dude. What do you think of the Impossible Burger?
I didn't get it, but I got black blue.
Oh, never mind. You didn't get the Impossible? All right. Delicious, though.
You know the guy that won this, or
the girl? That's her.
The girl that won this? Huh?
Yeah. He goes, do I know? My man over here. Do I know? Of course. All right. We're heading home because I still got to work tonight, but they're going to ride over the Skyway. We're picking this back up again tomorrow morning. All right. Well, you guys have fun on the Skyway. We'll have another fun one tomorrow.
Definitely wish I was heading over the Skyway right now with Kimberly and David instead of heading into work, but I can't complain too much. I got to ride my motorcycle. I got to have a couple beers. It's an absolutely gorgeous Florida summer day. It's like 69 degrees right now. I got few complaints, man. Life is all right. And even though I'm going to the dirty shame to bartend all night, there are definitely worse ways to make a living. Hey, take it easy. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. It's not a race, guys. Calm down. I've got to tell you, sometimes when I see people freaking just hauling ass after each other like that, I try to just be okay with everybody doing their thing on the highway, even if they want to ride fast, go real fast. I'm like, all right, man, do your thing. But when I see someone just like doing that to chase somebody down who passed them, I'm just like, man, I don't know, dude. I've seen too many people get real fucked up like that. Like, go fast if you want to, but just choosing to absolutely haul ass and be really reckless just because somebody else passed you, man, I just can't get behind that, honestly. I mean, I'm not going to judge you too hard. I'm not saying I'm a saint over here. I've definitely done my fair share of bad stuff on behind the wheel and on two wheels. No, I'm not judging. When you let someone pass you, get you riled up like that to chase them down, I just feel like that's just the mindset it puts you in is kind of a recipe for disaster. Because once you're chasing somebody like that, you're now letting somebody else whose skill set is unknown to you dictate how you're going to drive your own vehicle. And I feel like that could get real hairy real quick. As opposed to just kind of having a good time, going kind of fast and doing your own thing exactly how hairy you want to be and you know you can handle. But hey, whatever, man. And at 6 o'clock, we are now coming to a complete stop on the bridge. This can't be good. Well, I can hear sirens behind us. Must be something bad up there. Well, don't stop. Come on now. Well, and here comes the ambulance next. Yeah, come on. The guy in the ranger, I'm like, that's why you don't stop, Chief. Just keep on moving. Come on, man. Dang, they got the ladder truck coming out? Here, now comes the ambulance. I thought the ladder truck was the ambulance. Now we got the ambulance coming. Damn, dude. Must be serious up there. Oh, they already got him back. They already got him on the car. Yikes. That looks like a rough one, man. Well, once again, I hope whoever it happened to, I hope they're all right. It looks like you rear-ended somebody. And yeah, he did. So that looked like the car... That looked like the car that he rear-ended, so... Which is why lane filtering and lane splitting should be legal. Is that exact thing right there. Jeez, oh Pete. Hope everybody's okay. Holy crap. Another pile up. Damn, it's a rough day out here. Oh, about to ride out with the absolutely lovely, ravishing, dangerous. Have I said that yet today? Incredibly dangerous. As I just make her a little more dangerous, the incredibly dangerous Madam Hexa. And I'm just continually... I know you emasculate people for a living. That is not our relationship, but I know that's what you do for a living. And I am just on the little baby bike right now. They're almost the same color. Except mine is nerdy and 500 cc's and yours is a big Harley. This is, I don't know whose fantasy this is, but somebody's jealous right now. There's somebody out there who's jealous. And we've been spending the whole day together. We're going around, picking up bikes, doing dangerous stuff. Real dangerous stuff, baby. That has something to do with it, but we'll talk about that bike a different day. 500 cc's of pure fury, baby. The Silver Wing. Turd Ferguson on the road again. Me and Madam Hexa back at it, baby. Let's rock and roll. Me and Madam Hexa are heading out for a few reasons right now. Not the least of which is, look at this California sky, baby. Are you telling me you wouldn't be out riding motorcycles in 72-degree weather in Florida without a cloud in the sky? Come on, man. We riding on two wheels today, especially when you're with a pretty girl. Second reason, we're going to go out and see David. We were supposed to go out to Bert's Black Widow today and do a video out there with them, with the person who won, with Kimberly, who won the giveaway bike. But unfortunately, group ride this morning that David was attending, somebody went down on a motorcycle. They're totally okay. It was not the giveaway bike. It was a girl. The girl who had been on the interstate for the first time in my last video failed to negotiate a turn. I wasn't there. I assume maybe a little bit of target fixation, but it's one of those things that happens, and that's okay. She's totally fine. She's not hurt. The bike is fine. That all's well that ends well, and she got her first wreck out of the way. But since everybody was handling that, we didn't have time to go out to Bert's, but I had already planned on seeing David and Kimberly today, so me and Madam Hex have just been playing it fast and loose, so we're gonna head out there. But before we head out there, we're gonna hit up one of my favorite places in the world, probably the best goddamn restaurant in Tampa. People say they go there all the time. You can't deny it. It's the best. The menu changes every day. Shade Tree Surgeon approved. There can only be one, number one, and it's the Stein and Vine. Like I said, I would want to eat at the Stein and Vine and go see David and hang out at Forgotten Angels anyway, and of course, hang out with that beautiful, dangerous girl back there, but I also, I'll take any excuse. So I got to do a little shakedown run on the GL 500 because I could take my Goldwing with one single carburetor to Eureka Springs, but I think I'm going to take this. Why the hell not? I haven't taken this on a road trip in a while, and that's what I'm going to do. I still don't have a valid tag for it, but I made it all the way across the country without a tag. What's another 2,500 miles? By the time you guys are watching this video, not when it premieres, because I'll stop for that, but if you're watching this video a few hours after it comes out, I should be somewhere midway into completing my third iron butt on this motorcycle. And I've only owned it a short time. Of course, I rode it from California to Tampa, bought it, and basically I paid for it. I paid $1,200 for it, jumped on the bike, didn't even check the oil, and rode almost about 3,000 miles back to Tampa from California, from Los Angeles. It handled it flawlessly, and I did 2 iron butts on the way back on that trip. So, hey, I got 2 out of the way. What's a third one, baby? Might as well take that. Me and Mike Branch heading to Arkansas. We're going to bomb the mountains in Eureka Springs here for a couple days, and it's going to be real good. But I figured since I haven't ridden this bike in weeks, I should probably pull it out of the garage and make sure nothing's wrong with it. Well, howdy. What's up, baby? You come here often? You want to? All right. I get it. I swear, I don't try to surround myself with gorgeous, powerful women. I would say like moths to a flame, but I don't know if it's the other way around either. Everyone always just goes like, Shade Tree Surgeon, what's up with you and all your girls? I'm like, well, you might better try reversing that. The light's supposed to change when my joke's over. Now I'm just like, the city engineers they don't take anything to account when it comes to comedic timing. The engineers got senses of humors like Germans do, Yeah. It's not, I know, now I'm in trouble. Yeah, they'll put a pint glass upside down and be like, oh, it's funny joke. Now the glass can no longer contain water. It's funny. See, I can do stand-up in Germany. Okay, seriously, change now. Do you think beeping would help? The horn is way more masculine than anything else on the bike. If we gotta wait at this light again, we're not. Protected by a sketchy strip mall here in this dirty cigarette butt-infested parking lot, trailer parks all around, is the best restaurant in Tampa, simply labeled Pub.
Wow, all the ones you picked the wrong way?
Oh, come on, Madam Hexa. You already knew I was the worst. Usually you're telling really nice businessmen that they're the worst when they're really good people. And when you tell me I'm the worst, you mean it.
Yeah, you are the worst. You're technically the best at something.
That's what there you go, baby. I might be the worst, but if you stand on your head, baby, I'm number one. It's all a matter of perspective.
I just said I like Belgian sours because they're aggressively sour, but Madam Hexa is aggressively German, so which is no other way to be. So let's see how you like a sour.
Smells like ice cream.
That's not Woodruff flavored.
What? Woodruff? Did I just say?
Woodruff, the green mint stuff that y'all put in sours.
It tastes like a melted popsicle.
Yeah, that's the point. It's candy. Beer's supposed to taste like candy.
No, stop that.
I'm a big kid. Delicious. All right, I had that sherbet from sherbet sour? Yeah, it was a sherbet sour from Hidden Springs, which is a local company. And I love American sours, but let me tell you what, my heart, when it comes to sour beers, my heart resides in Belgium, even though I've never been there. So this is a Belgium red, photo aged, and Gotta love a Flemish red. Oh, aggressively sour.
I'm pretty sure that's a cool tag. Flemish red.
Flemish red?
I'm sure it is. I'm sure it is.
Oh my gosh, an open fermented Flemish red, so delicious. I would love to go to Belgium. Got any people we know in Belgium? We're coming. And duck wings. Who needs a chicken wing when you got duck wings? 1,000 times better. Look at you, you're such a gentle lady. Let me show you how to do it.
Normally I would say I don't want to mess up my lipstick, but I'm not wearing any today.
Delicious. Let me tell you what, baby.
Wiggly, wiggly, wiggly.
That looks familiar. All right, we got a Wagyu burger, okay, Australian Wagyu with tater tots. I love it. There's steak under here too. What I really love about a real restaurant, even though it's just a pub, is that when you have steak tips on your steak and eggs at a real restaurant instead of just a pub,
I ask you how you want it.
they'll still cook it rare.
I still ask you how you like it. Oh my goodness.
I love it, and it is actually rare. You don't get that at TGI Fridays, baby. The Wagyu burger, baby. Come on, man. Wagyu, it's a hit. Yeah, take a bite. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know what's all underneath. This just absolutely. Let's do this.
Cook it.
This is
Do it.
dude, the money shot, baby. Money shot. I'm gonna fucking don't let that get away. Delicious. All right, let's do a cut and see what's underneath here. It's a mystery to me too. Another steak. There's a big piece of toast.
Cheese sauce.
Cheese sauce. You know what's under there? Fucking just turtles all the way down. That's all good, all the way down. This is gonna be a big bite. I'm gonna do it anyway. It's gonna be messy, Madam Hexa. Madam, that's not our thing, but like that
It's like
is.
short for mademoiselle.
Yeah, Mademoiselle.
Mademoiselle.
Don't look in my direction while I stick this entire thing in my mouth.
You are. Oh my god.
You know, we judge our morals on a curve around here. Out here discussing the finer points of how to keep your shirt from flying up.
I made the mistake of a crop top one time. Crop top, that cropped hoodie.
Well, that was just a gift to the whole world.
That was a gift that it's the fishnets in the hoodie coming down the highway.
Fishnets and a hoodie coming down the highway? Come on, baby.
It was around my neck like
If they're gonna pull you over, it's just to get your number.
it's like around my neck like a scarf.
I got a belly full of Steinenwein food and just feeling good, baby. We got a live stream later tonight on the Shay Lisi channel. We're going back for that, but for now, I'm full of food. Me and Madam Hexa are just gonna go, just take it easy on the Forgotten Angels compound. One of my favorite things to do out there is just go out there, enjoy this sunset, sit by the lake, listen to the sounds of nature, and just feel good, baby. Oh, it is yet another day on one of those videos that's going to end up spanning a whole damn week. I swear to God, this thing almost needs no choke when you're stoting it up. It's freaking GO 500s, man, or the CX 500s, whichever one it is. They might not be very exciting to ride around, but man, they just go forever. And while they do go forever, before I take this thing on another 3,000-mile trip, I should probably do just some basic maintenance. I'm ashamed to admit this. I famously said in my video, I didn't check the oil famously. Well, I said in my video, I didn't check the oil before I hauled ass and just headed straight out from California to Florida. A lot of people were like, oh, you probably fixed all that when you got back home, right? You checked the oil and changed the oil when you got back home, right? Right? No, I haven't. I still haven't ever checked the oil in this bike. I've been riding. I am the absolute literal worst. So before I take it on another 3,000-mile trip, I'm not going to push my luck that hard. We're going to do an oil change, an air filter change, some spark plugs, and a couple other little basic pieces of maintenance to this bike that it needs before I hit the road again. Oh, before I go do anything else, got to take the old GL 500 sewer wing deep into enemy territory at Thunder Bay, the Harley shop, because I need some new highway pegs. Okay, highway pegs acquired. Thunder Bay has always got stuff like that in here. So does Ride Factory, and I usually do go to Ride Factory. Brian's my brother, but Thunder Bay's on the way. So I ordered these highway pegs when I first rode the bike home from California. I had them sent to my hotel room, and this side fell off probably like just hit the ground at 80 miles an hour, probably like 2 hours into the trip across the country. That was a huge bummer. Not being able to stretch out my right leg riding across the country in 36 hours definitely sucked, but we're gonna fix it now. Next stop, cycle gear. Hopefully they got an oil filter in stock. Pretty common. Pretty sure it's the same one, that internal oil filter that gets used on a Goldwing, so fingers crossed. Uh-oh, it's a beefy boy. Can we get a wave? Did I get one back? No. Of course he's slowing down. He's probably working the clutch. Yeah, that'll be the excuse. All right, cycle gear, don't let me down.
They said it'd never be done. Can you believe it? Stop the presses, baby. It's an event of a lifetime. We're finally changing the oil on the GL 500. I figure one cross-country trip without even checking it, this thing really deserves an oil change. I don't know if this is magnetic or not. They usually are, but if it is magnetic, I think we're doing pretty good. Not a single shaving on it. They give you new O-rings, but honestly, I don't know, man. Every time I've done one of these filters like this, and maybe someone in the comments will prove me wrong, every time I've done a cartridge style, the O-ring that's in there is perfectly freaking fine. So, I don't know. Always important to clean this off. That way after you start it back up, you can check for oil leaks and you're not checking something that's already covered in oil. 1, 2, 3. I'm really just counting these because brain no worky good today. I guess Shay has a brain cell today because I'm running on fumes, baby, and if I don't count these out loud, I won't remember how many I put in there. All right, it should take 5 of those, but I'm gonna go ahead and check it after. Honestly, I cannot tell. This is a terrible dipstick. I'll check it again after I run it for a little while at the house. Right, let's go ahead and replace these highway pegs and get them a little better situated than they are now. I think these could definitely do better. And definitely do better because that was totally loose. Yeah, huh? That was, I would say, not ideal. I actually like these because of the isolators, but I really want to have 2 mismatched foot pegs on here. And those other ones were all I could get on short notice, but luckily they weren't very expensive. These Drag Specialties ribbed for her pleasure highway pegs are pretty classic. I mean, these things are on just about every bike. Just to be safe, I think I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit of Loctite on this. Something else that I've been meaning to change is this shift lever. It's just a little too high for my liking. I hate having to actually lift my foot off the peg to downshift. Just want to go down 1 here. There we go. And since I'm doing maintenance, I might as well throw an air filter in it. I mean, doing the rest of this stuff just makes sense, right? Oh, they really make it that easy to get at the air filter? Just so I can pull it out like that? Oh, cool. Yeah, well then, I will say, that is quite easy to change. Good job, Honda. Man, what about easy maintenance on this bike? God, everything is just so freaking easy. Well, just as I was about to finish slapping everything together, fire it up and check the oil, I noticed that little spring. It wouldn't be me if I hadn't to have to do something twice. Let's go ahead and pull that oil filter back off. I don't know how much oil we're gonna lose through here, but hopefully not too much. Should be a little bit less, seeing as I haven't actually started the vehicle yet. So fingers crossed that we won't lose a bunch of, we're gonna lose some though, a bunch of brand new oil. God, that was dumb. Maybe not that much. Okay, that's good. Not at all, actually. Very cool. Yes. Wouldn't be me if I didn't have to do it twice. Yeah, the minute I stop putting stuff like that in videos, you'll know that I've sold out, and all of a sudden I'm too Hollywood to show myself making a mistake. Because I always make a mistake like that. Luckily, we didn't lose any oil, so no harm, no foul. I'm not sponsored by Rockform, but I definitely could be. I literally put their product on every single motorcycle I own. One of the reasons I first started using Rockform is when I was taking my chopper trip, I wanted a phone mount that was chrome, and Rockform just, in my mind, made some of the best looking phone mounts that were also chrome, which is kind of hard to find, and since it was a chopper, I didn't want to look super weird and out of place on the bike. Carried my phone on my, probably my most viewed video ever, maybe not my most viewed. Well, that's what I get for talking to Ninja. Anyway, like I said, Rockform, I like them. And no, I'm not sponsored. That is my, after using it for years, my real review of Rockform is I put them on literally every bike I own. And of course this bike, no different. And I'm sure a lot of you guys will be very happy to see me putting a new windshield on this thing. This one was pretty bad. Alright, let's fire this sucker up, see if we're leaking any oil. Looking good, guys. All right, y'all, that's gonna about do it for this episode. The mighty Silverwing, old Turd Ferguson over there, rides again. We got about somewhere between 3,000 and 4,000 mile road trip ahead of us. It's gonna be a good time. And you know, whenever you work on a bike yourself, there's always kind of that crapshoot, especially when that bike is 40 plus years old and 500 cc's that at highway speeds turns about 9,200 RPM. But what's the worst that could happen? Until next time, keep it weird.
Sunshine, lollipops, and rainbows. Everything that's wonderful is what I feel.